Alright, so we are live, I believe. Let me check really quickly. Yes, we are live. So give me a minute and I will put out a poll for who you guys think will win. So give me 1 second, but I'm going to go with the 49ers here for this game. This is another game I could see going either way. There's been a lot like that this week. So give me 1 second to pull up the comments. This one in San Francisco as well. Alright, let me bring up these comments. Alright, give me 1 second to get this up. Alright, so who do you think will win? So we've got poll, give me 1 second. Who will win? So who will win? Chargers, 49ers. I'll go with the 49ers for this one, but this is a game I could definitely see going either way. Uh, 49ers easily, okay. So I think it will definitely be a very close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think either team will win easily. But, again, it could go either way. So, let me check the inactives really quick. Hold on, let me just... Alright. 49ers... So, alright, inactives. It appears the 49ers will be getting Elijah Mitchell back from injury. And that is... I'm very interested to see how they use him. Because now they have Christian McCaffrey, who is obviously their number one running back. So, it's definitely very interesting. See how they use him. But Chargers inactives, quarterback Ethan Stick, kicker Dustin Hopkins. That's going to be interesting to see how their kicking is. Wide receiver Keenan Allen, tackle Trey Pipkins III, wide receiver Mike Williams, wide receiver Keenan Doss, and outside linebacker Chris Rumph II. 49ers inactives include Eric Armstead, Ty Davis Price, Samson Abukum, probably said that wrong, Curtis Robinson, Kamoko Ture, probably said that wrong again, and Nick Zakelj. Again, I probably said that wrong. 49ers 35-14. Alright, I'll check my score prediction 1 second. Alright, my score prediction. Alright, give me 1 second. So we got week 10 NFL predictions. Hold on. It's loading. Alright, here we go. I'll take the 49ers 26-21. So 26-21 is my final score in favor of the 49ers. So now it's also going to be interesting to see the Chargers and how they operate without their top two wide receivers, Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. So now, their third leading receiver on the season is probably going to be someone like Austin Eckler, maybe Gerald Everett, their tight end. But obviously those people are probably going to be their Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, probably going to be their top two receivers. Let me check. Alright, Charger stats. So their receptions leaders, that's Austin Eckler, then Mike Williams, then Josh Palmer. But the only reason it's not Keenan Allen there is because Allen has missed so much time with his hamstring injury. He's only played in 2 games. But their targets leaders is Austin Eckler, then Mike Williams, then Gerald Everett. So I'd expect to see Josh Palmer see a much increased role today. Also, same thing with Gerald Everett and some other receivers like Jalen Guyton and DeAndre Carter as well. I was just about to say something. What was I going to say now? Oh, that's what I was going to say. So I also put out a poll in the community tab of my channel where you guys can frequently check for polls, updates, news for my channel, anything like that. And I said, if you scroll down below the college polls a little bit, I said, who do you think will win Sunday Night Football? And 38% of you guys who voted said the Chargers. 62% of you guys said the 49ers. Now, the 49ers have owned the other Los Angeles team in the Rams recently, so it's going to be interesting to see how the other LA team, the Chargers, does. The 49ers get Debo, Kyle Juszczyk, and Elijah Mitchell back from injury for this game. All of which missed last week's game. Elijah Mitchell's been out since week 1. 49ers sit at 4-4. With the second, best record in the NFC. NFC West. Sorry, not NFC, the NFC West. So, don't know who's going to get the ball back. It is going to be the Chargers getting the ball to begin. So Robbie Gould kicks it away, and Sunday Night Football is officially underway. And the kick is a touchback as it bounces in the end zone. And Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense will take over at their own 25-yard line. Alright, sorry, I'm not sure if I just moved my camera a little bit. Probably because I adjusted my tripod, but just trying to center it a little bit more as it's... I've got markers down on the ground, but it came a little off of it. Here's the gift to Austin Eckler, and he's just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good start there by the 49ers defense. Justin Herbert's numbers on the season. He has a 13-5 touchdown to interception ratio, and they took the numbers away before I can read it. Here's Herbert to throw. On the move, he fires and finds tight end Gerald Everett. And he's able to get about 3 yards there. So here we have a early third down here for the Chargers. Third and 4. DeAndre Carter in motion. Here is Herbert to throw. And he's going to find Austin Ekeler out of the backfield. And Ekeler gets a nice gain, getting about a gain of 15 to 20 yards, getting it up to the Chargers' 45-yard line. Here is the give to rookie Isaiah Spiller, and he goes down right at the line of scrimmage. Oh, dang it. This crash. Give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. Here's 2nd and 9. Here is the give to, I think that's Austin Ekeler, and he's able to run to about midfield and gain 4. So here's another third down for the Chargers, 1 for 1 on third down conversions so far. 49ers with a very good defense. 3rd and 4 here for the Chargers. Herbert, empty backfield. Now Herbert to throw. 4-man rush for the 49ers. Herbert, plenty of time. Now he's going to roll out and fire on the move to an open receiver. There's Gerald Everett for his second catch. And another good pickup there on 3rd down for the Chargers. As Everett picks up, don't know the exact number, I'd say about 15 yards. And now that's one of the keys if the 49ers want to, if the Chargers want to win this. Contain the 49ers pass rush and get your other playmakers who are active. Obviously, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen inactive tonight. So get Austin Ekeler, Gerald Everett, and others the ball. Here's Herbert to throw. He's going to take a deep shot down the field to the end zone. Touchdown! DeAndre Carter wide open. And Justin Herbert with a great throw. And the Chargers march right down the field on the opening drive and score. 7 plays, 79 yards. Pretty quick, too. Only, let's see, how long was that drive? Only 3 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock. That was officially marked as a 32-yard touchdown. The previous play to Gerald Everett was 17 yards. Here is the extra point, and it is up and good. And now I have to see who their backup kicker is. Hi, how's it going? The Chargers' backup kicker, because obviously Dustin Hopkins inactive today. It is Cameron Dicker for the Cardinals. Chargers. This is his second game kicking for the Chargers. Chargers, sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. He is 2 for 2 on field goals and 2 for 2 on extra points, so perfect so far. He also kicked in one game for the Eagles last season, where he was also 2 for 2 on field goals and 2 for 2 on extra points. You subscribed and liked? Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. But now, the 49ers going to get the ball. Let's see if they can respond after the Chargers go 7 plays, 75 yards right down the field. And they go down the field easily. And now let's see how something I'm interested to see for the 49ers is I'm interested to see how they're going to use their running backs with Elijah Mitchell returning from his knee injury suffered in week 1. Obviously, they also have Christian McCaffrey they traded for. And now I'm just interested to see how they're going to use him. Obviously, McCaffrey, like a do-it-all back. Mitchell also a solid pass catcher, not like amazing or anything like that, like the level of Christian McCaffrey. But he is a good pass catcher. But so yeah, that's something I'm definitely interested to see how they're going to use them. Obviously, the 49ers also get some other playmakers back, like Deebo Samuel, also get fullback Kyle Juszczyk back. Chargers first quarter points, they've been outscored 51-3 in the first quarter, and they are able to get on the board here. First, Ray-Ray McCloud back deep to receive for the 49ers. And he fields it from his own end zone, and he's going to get it out. Breaking tackles, and now good return up to the about 30-yard line. Maybe got across the 31-yard line. But that's where Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense will take over for their first possession of the game. Christian McCaffrey starts off as the running back. George Kittle in motion. Jimmy Garoppolo lined up under center. Kittle now back across the formation. Here is the toss to McCaffrey. And he is able to get about 4 yards there. Chargers trying to say the ball came out, but he was definitely down before that. Jimmy Garoppolo's stats so far this season. He's got a 67% completion percentage, 1,691 yards, 11 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Brandon Ayuk in motion. Garoppolo once again lined up under center. And here's another toss to McCaffrey. This time he's going to run for about 5 to bring up a 3rd and short. Something for Christian McCaffrey this season is he's been able to stay healthy. That's something he struggled with previous seasons. And now, this season, he's appeared in every single game for each team as McCaffrey gets the give and runs for a 49ers first down. But Christian McCaffrey, he's remained healthy. He has 111 carries, 525 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns heading into the season. Here is Garoppolo in the pistol. McCaffrey behind him. Juszczyk to his left. Here is another give to McCaffrey. This time he's hit behind the line and taken down. And now something to watch is how the Chargers' run defense is. By the way, Sebastian Joseph Day in on the stop there. Because the Chargers' run defense has not been very good. Even after making some additions to it in the offseason, they are still... They still give up several rushing yards a game. Now I'm curious. Now I have to check the exact amount. Chargers are the 3rd worst rush defense in the NFL, giving up about 145.5 rushing yards a game. Here's Ayuk on a quick throw for about 3 or 4 yards. So here's a 3rd and 6 for the 49ers. Third and 6, McCaffrey goes from Garoppolo's left to his right. Here is Garoppolo to throw, and he's going to fire over the middle, and it is complete, and it's going to pick up a 49ers first down. Catch made there by Juwan Jennings. They did a great job of blocking Khalil Mack on that play. Obviously, he is a very, very dangerous edge rusher for the for the Chargers. And he goes up against either Trent Williams or Mike McGlinchey, 2 great tackles in the NFL. Garoppolo, quick throw, a little bit high, but snagged by Brandon Ayuk, and he's going to get to the 21-yard line. The 49ers also putting together a very nice opening drive, responding to the opening drive touchdown the Chargers had, as they move the chains once again. Here is a 1st and 10 from the 22. Kyle Juszczyk is the motion man. He winds up as the fullback. Here is the toss to Elijah Mitchell, his first carry back from injury. And it's a good one. He gets about 7 yards there. 49ers gone to the toss play quite a bit so far. As, what is that, the 3rd time we've seen it in, like, 6 rush attempts? Elijah Mitchell in his first game since week 1 out with a knee injury. 207 carries, 963 yards last season as a rookie. He remains the running back. Garoppolo lined up under center. Brandon Ayuk in motion. Here is the give to Mitchell, and he is going to get about 2 yards there. Not really a ton of space to go, so he had to cut it back inside. But he's still able to pick up about 2 yards. Now here's a 3rd and short, 49ers moving quickly. Garoppolo once again hands off to Elijah Mitchell, and he's easily able to pick up the first down, gaining about 4 yards in the process. So here's a 1st and goal for the 49ers. 10 plays, 60 yards so far. 5:55 off the clock on this 49ers drive. Garoppolo in the shotgun. Elijah Mitchell remains the running back, lined up to his left. Kittle in motion. Play action. Garoppolo protected well. He's going to take a shot to the end zone, just throwing it away. Throws it way over the head of Debo. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. So, 2nd goal from the 9 for the 49ers. 2 running backs. Now McCaffrey exits the backfield, and the give goes to Debo, who is going to run up the middle and gain about 7 yards there, as that'll make them a lot closer before this upcoming 3rd down play. Now that's an example of something the 49ers can do. They can get so creative with what they do. With McCaffrey splitting out as a receiver, using Debo in the backfield, they can get creative with how they use Kyle Juszczyk as well. And it also helps that they have a great offensive mind in Kyle Shanahan as their head coach. George Kittle in motion. Now Debo in motion. Here is the give to McCaffrey, and he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Not able to go anywhere. And that's going to bring up a 4th down for the 49ers. Good goal line stand there for the Chargers' run defense, something That hasn't been very good so far. Injured player down for the Chargers. Number 93, no idea how to say his name. .427 left to go in the first quarter. Chargers lead this one 7-0. I would imagine the 49ers probably going to kick a field goal here. But we'll have to wait after their commercial break to see. So let's see what the 49ers opt to do. Obviously, they could go for it, but I think they would probably kick the field goal, as I think I would kick the field goal as well. All right, so obviously, hopefully, whoever is down is okay. And they're back after their commercial break, so let's see what the 49ers opt to go with here. I'd imagine they're going to kick the field goal, but I mean, you never know. Didn't see anything unusual there that would cause an injury. But here's a 20-yard field goal attempt as 49ers sent out the field goal unit as we all expected. Robbie Gould on for a 20-yard field goal attempt, and his kick is good as the 49ers answer the Chargers' opening touchdown drive by going down the field and getting 3 points. Chargers wide receivers this season, 78% of their yards by a wide receiver, 80% of their touchdown catches by a wide receiver. And then their 3 good receivers, Jalen Guyton tore his ACL, Mike Williams out for the second straight game, and Keenan Allen also out. Their active players tonight at receiver, there's 4 who they just showed have caught passes. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this ball marker over to the Chargers as they are set to receive the kick. DeAndre Carter was one of the 4 receivers they mentioned on that list. He has the most catches of any active Chargers wide receiver right now. He is back deep to receive the kick. And this kick will be returned from the goal line. Here is Carter. He is going to cut it outside and get tackled right at the 14-yard line. Excellent kick coverage there by the 49ers special teams unit. Mike Williams is out with an ankle injury, missing a second straight game. And Keenan Allen also has a hamstring injury he was missed a lot of time with. Here is Herbert. He looks to throw off play action. Now Herbert going to step up and run, and he's going to slide after a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 for the Chargers after the first down 2-yard scramble by Justin Herbert. 83, that is Michael Bandy in motion. Here is the give to rookie running back Isaiah Spiller. And he's able to run for about 3.5, maybe 4 yards there. Isaiah Spiller hasn't seen a whole ton of action so far. As a rookie, was a 4th-round pick out of Texas A&M. He's only got 8 carries for 24 yards in 2 games this season. Obviously, he's active for this game and already have 2 or 3 carries, and has been in there for several games. Here is a 3rd and 4. Herbert, he looks to throw, and he's going to take a shot down the sideline, and it's caught by, who's number 5? Is that Josh Palmer? Yeah, Josh Palmer makes the catch. And Herbert connects with Palmer on like a swap fade for a big Chargers first down. Here is the toss out to Austin Eckler. And he is maybe able to get 2 yards there. Not a whole ton of running space for Eckler there on first down. Here is a 2nd and 8 for the Chargers after the 2-yard run by Austin Eckler. Herbert winds up under center for this second. Nope, actually, never mind. In the pistol, I thought I saw him going under center. Bandy in motion. Here is Herbert. He looks to throw, and it is a screen out to Eckler, and he is able to get about 3 yards short of the first down, as definitely could have gotten a lot more if he wasn't tripped up. Now, I haven't seen Austin Eckler in there a ton, so I don't know if he was battling an injury. No, not battling an injury. So just guess they're not using him tons so far. Here splits out as a receiver to the top of the screen. Here's Herbert, throws quickly, and that is dropped by Josh Palmer on one he definitely should have held on to. Now 4th and 3 here for the Chargers. And they're going to punt this ball away. Oh, it wasn't completely dropped by Palmer, as the throw was behind him. Here's J.K. Scott on to punt for the Chargers. River McLeod back deep to receive. He calls for a fair catch at the 49ers' own 15-yard line, and that is where Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense will take over for their second possession of the game. Alright, so they're back from their commercial break. Well, technically, they've got like a split screen type thing. Alright, now they're back from their commercial break. Here is the 49ers on their second drive of the day. With 44 seconds to go, so have time to run a play or so. First and 10 here for the 49ers. They got the ball at their own, let's see, where did they officially mark this? They marked it at their own 17-yard line. Debo in motion. Garoppolo in shotgun. McCaffrey lined up to his right. Here is Garoppolo to throw. And he fires over the middle. High throw. Taken in by Brandon Ayuk, who fumbles the ball. And it is picked up by the Chargers. Costly mistake there. And the Chargers offense is going to go right back onto the field after the fumble by Ayuk. And that was a very quick drive. Definitely a fumble. Derwin James knocked it out. Definitely had it for long enough as well. Big play there by the Chargers defense, giving the ball back to the offense in excellent field position. Already deep inside. Deep inside 49ers territory. So from the 32, here is Herbert under center. Play action. Herbert looks to throw. And he fires, and that is off the hand of Austin Eckler. And that pass falls incomplete with 29 seconds to go in the first quarter. So here's a 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Here is the give to Austin Eckler, and he is going to get a good push from his offensive line for about 3 yards. And now, with 15 seconds to go in the quarter, they don't have to run another play. Let's see if they do. They're probably not going to. Yeah, they're not going to. And, still have some extra time to talk over the 3rd and 7 situation. As the Chargers currently lead this one by a score of 7-3 after a quarter of play. So let's see what the Chargers come up with here for this 3rd and 7 play. Now they're at the 49ers 29-yard line, so definitely in field goal range. Obviously, don't want to take a sack there to make this either a more difficult field goal or push them all the way back at a field goal range. So at the start of the second quarter here, Chargers with the ball, 3rd and 7. Let's see what they come up with here after the defense gave them the ball. Herbert empty backfield as he looks to throw here, and he's going to take a shot to the end zone, just out of the reach of Josh Palmer, and that one falls incomplete. So yeah, just out of the reach of Josh Palmer. And the 49ers force a field goal. Also forgot to change this to quarter 2, and this field goal is just inside the right upright, sorry. And that field goal is good, according to SNF Kicks, good from 48 yards as well. Or up to 48 yards. No, up to 49 technically. Just inside the upright. And the Chargers regain their touchdown lead as it is now 10-3. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move this ball marker over from the Chargers to the 49ers. As they're going to get set to return this kick once they come back from a commercial break. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. So far on the poll here, I'll make sure to vote if you haven't already. But 43% of you guys have said the Chargers, 57% of you guys have said the 49ers. I would still agree with the majority there, going with the 49ers. Alright, so they're back after their commercial break. As Chargers get set to kick this ball away. Ray McLeod back deep to receive for the 49ers. And this kick will bounce the end zone for a touchback. And the 49ers offense will get the ball at their own 25-yard line, obviously hoping to possess the ball for longer than not even one play this time, after Brandon Aiyuk fumbled. So here's a 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Garoppolo wound up under center. And here is the toss to Christian McCaffrey, who is swarmed by Charger defenders after making contact with Khalil Mack. And he also loses a yard there. McCaffrey taken down for a loss of 1. And that brings up a 2nd and 11 for the 49ers. Now McCaffrey goes and winds up in the slot. Here is Garoppolo. Pump fakes a few times. Now finds Brandon Aiyuk, who had the fumble earlier, but he holds on to this one for a gain of 6. So now about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 here for the for the 49ers. Kenneth Murray was slow to get up there after drilling his own teammate in the head on a helmet-to-helmet collision there. He's able to walk off the field, which is obviously a good thing to see. Here is a 3rd and 5 for the 49ers. Here is Garoppolo. He looks to throw. And now he's going to roll out right and fire on the move off the hands of Christian McCaffrey and then off of Asante Samuel Jr. And incomplete, but a flag does fly. And that's the first penalty marker of the day. It is going to be an offensive holding penalty. Chargers decline it to bring up a 4th and 5 on right tackle Mike McGlinchey. So now Chargers going to get the ball back after their defense with another good possession. Wisnowski on to punt it away. And he sends it away. DeAndre Carter, the return man for the Chargers, but it does not get to him as it goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Let's see where they're going to officially spot this. It is going to be the 25-yard line. And that is where Justin Herbert and the Charger offense will come back onto the field. So far, the Chargers offense has went touchdown, punt, field goal, and then this is going to be their 4th drive. So I'm going to go ahead and... No, sorry, I already moved the ball marker back to the... to the Chargers. So, Chargers getting the ball back. Let's see how they do on this drive after their previous drive was not the greatest drive, but it did result in 3 points after their defense gave them excellent starting field position. Here is Herbert. He hands off to... That is going to be rookie Isaiah Spiller, and he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Losing a yard there. Good stop there by the 49ers defense. Austin Eckler, now the running back. He winds up at... to the right of Justin Herbert, Gerald Everett in motion. Herbert in the shotgun. And now he looks to throw. And he's going to fire towards the sideline. That one incomplete. Looking for Bandy there. That one falls incomplete to bring up a 3rd and 11 situation for the Chargers. Good coverage there by Charvarius Ward, a free agent accusation from the Chiefs. 3rd and 11 here for the Chargers. Here is Herbert. He fires to the outside quickly for about a gain of 5 after some good yards after the catch as well. But that's about it, as Herbert found number 88, that is Trey McKitty, in his 2nd year out of Georgia, for the completion, but obviously not enough for the first down, and the Chargers will be forced to punt it away. Who do I have? I have the 49ers 26-21. That was my pregame score prediction. How about you? So J.K. Scott kicks this one away. It looks like a high kick, and it is. It's going to take a few bounces and going to be down at the 25-yard line by the Chargers. We also got the 49ers, okay. Chargers have looked good so far, but I mean, it's still early. .12:08 left to go in the first half. Chargers currently lead this one 10-3, as Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense retake the field. They had a good first drive, but then not much else. So here is a 1st and 10 for the 49ers from their own, looks like about 25-yard line. 24-yard line. But Garoppolo in the shotgun, empty backfield. McCaffrey split out as a receiver. Here is Garoppolo. He's going to fire. I think that was intended for Christian McCaffrey, but I'm not sure. That was just a really bad throw. Might have been intended for George Kittle as well. Is Debo playing? Yes. Yes, he is. Debo Samuel, Kyle Juszczyk, and Elijah Mitchell all made their returns from injury today for the 49ers. Looks like McCaffrey and Garoppolo are not on the same page there. So So here's a 2nd and 10. Elijah Mitchell motions into the backfield. Now Debo in motion. Here is the give to Elijah Mitchell. And he runs for about 7 yards there on 2nd down to make this a 3rd and a lot more manageable than 3rd and 10. Here's a 3rd and 3. George Kittle in motion goes into a bunch formation of 3 receivers down at the bottom. Here is Garoppolo, and he looks to run. Garoppolo just short of the 1st down, about a yard short there. And the Chargers defense with another good stop. So now a 4th and 1. Drew Tranquill made that stop on Garoppolo, keeping him short. But our Chargers going to get the ball back. And it's blocked! The punt is blocked! And it is bouncing, and it is going to be down at the 49ers 46-yard line. Great job there by the Chargers to get a hand on it. Number 31 got a piece of it. That is Nick Niemann, a 2nd-year linebacker out of Iowa. Hit off like the side of his arm or the side of his hand. And now at the 49ers 46-yard line already is where the Chargers take over. Here is Herbert. He sidearms one to Austin Eckler, and he gets about 7 there on the 1st down completion. Now, I think that's actually the first punt block I've seen in the NFL season. I'm trying to think, because I also watch college football. I'm a huge college football fan, big Notre Dame fan, and they've blocked 7 or 8 punts this season, which is a college football record all time. Here is Herbert. He again finds Austin Eckler in the backfield. He's going to be very close to the 1st down. Dre Greenlaw made the stop. Looks like he's going to be just short. And that'll bring up 3rd and about half a yard. Your Dolphins won again, so you're happy. Yeah, the Giants won again, so I'm happy as well. 3rd and inches, quarterback sneak. Justin Herbert easily able to pick that up. But yeah, I didn't see a ton of the Dolphins game, as I did see they easily beat the Browns. The offense was good once again. They put up how many points? 39 points, dominant victory there. And then for me, the Giants, a close game. I didn't want it to be a close game against the Texans, but I mean, they got the win. Yeah, the Giants won. They beat the Texans 24-16. Closer than hoped against a bad Texans team, but I mean, they just keep winning, now 7-2. Here's Herbert, and off the hands of tight end Trey McKitty, that could have been close to a touchdown there, because he had a full head of steam. But yeah, the Giants also off to a 7-2 start. Their best start since I believe it's 2008. Chargers offense, 17 dropped passes through week 9, tied 3rd most in the NFL. 4 passes last week against the Falcons, or 4 dropped passes. Here's Herbert, and over the middle, he hits a man in stride. That's DeAndre Carter. Carter, close to the goal line, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at the 2. Great job by Justin Herbert. Hitting him in stride there. Giants wild card. I mean, they have a chance at the division with how good they're playing. I know the Eagles just don't like to lose, so that's the only frustrating thing. So, I mean, the Cowboys finally lost today. They've been really good, annoyingly good. So now the Giants back into second place in the division. But they just need to beat the Eagles. Or have the Eagles lose a game. Or several. DeAndre Carter, now the motion man. Herbert on play action. And he zips one to the end zone way too high. Looking for tight end Trey McKitty there on first down. But yeah, Giants wildcard, that definitely seems like the direction it's headed. As if you look at the playoff seeding now, what are they? They're probably going to be like the second or third wildcard team. No, first or second wildcard team, right? In the NFC? So, I mean, they're one of the best records in the NFL. Second and goal here. Herbert under center, and flag comes in. Looks like a false start there. It is going to be a false start. But playoff seeding right now. In the NFC, the Giants, the first wildcard team, currently sitting at the fifth seed. Then Cowboys, the 6th seed. 49ers, 7th seed. And speaking of your Dolphins, they've actually got the second playoff seed. If the season were to end today at 7-3, as the Bills lost again, falling down to third place in division behind the Jets as well. I mean, that's just embarrassing. Here is Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run, and he is taken down by Nick Bosa for a loss of 2. Giants in a good division, fun to watch. Yeah, it is fun to watch. I mean, the Dolphins also in a very good division. Because, I mean, all the teams definitely very good teams. And, I mean, if the playoffs ended today, you've got 3 of your 4 teams in the division in. So here's a third and goal from the 9. Herbert sets up the screen to Austin Eckler, and he is tripped up after a gain of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So the Chargers will be forced to settle for a field goal attempt. That's their second drive now that their defense / special teams has given them excellent starting field position, and they're forced to settle for a field goal. This one, a 25-yard attempt from the right hash, and it is knocked right on through. 25-yard attempt to make this a 13-3 ball game. And now, we're just speaking of how good divisions are. I would say the best division is one of the East. Either the NFC East or the AFC East. I'd go with the AFC East because all 4 teams have winning records. Then I'd go with the NFC East as the second. Then third would be the AFC West. The 4th best division would probably be the AFC North. 5th would probably be the NFC West, then NFC North, and then the NFC South, AFC South. That's how I rank divisions. But Jimmy G needs to step it up. Yeah, hasn't been great so far. I mean, hasn't been awful. He's been 5-8 for 56 yards. But the Chargers' run defense has been really good so far, allowing under 4 yards a carry at 3.6 yards a carry. As a team for the Chargers, Alright, so they're back after their commercial break. 49ers going to get the kickoff after another good defensive possession there. The 49ers offense specifically needs to step up as they've gone 13-play, 67-yard drive resulting in a field goal, a 1-play, 18-yard drive resulting in a fumble, and then back-to-back 3-and-outs, one for 5 yards, one for 9 yards. But going back to your point about Jimmy G needs to step it up, not just Garoppolo, the entire offense really needs to step up. River McLeod back deep to receive the kick. And this kick is going to go soaring through the end zone for a touchback, and the 49ers offense will take over at their own 25-yard yards after catch for the 49ers. Since 2019, Debo ranks second among receivers, George Kittle second among tight ends, and I think it's Ed McCaffrey third among running backs. The 49ers are the first trio of former All-Pros at running back, receiver, and tight end, with those being George Kittle, Deebo Samuel, and Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey not in there on this play. Deebo in motion. Here is the toss to Elijah Mitchell, and he plows forward for a gain of 3. Not much running room there. Now, usually when you toss the ball, it's designed to go outside. Something I've noticed while watching the 49ers offense is they toss the ball and they just have them run right back up the middle. Injury update for the Chargers. Didn't even know he left. Gerald Everett, questionable to return with a groin injury. We've got a delay game penalty on the 49ers. And now the other guy that went down before, the defensive lineman, I don't know how to say his name. He is questionable to return with a knee injury. Also, Derwin James... No, sorry, that was to delay a game. And then another injury, Kenneth Murray, being evaluated for head injury for the Chargers. No official word on him yet. Here is Garoppolo. He fires over the middle, out of the reach of Deebo Samuel. And incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 12 for the 49ers. I thought Allen was MVP easy this season. Not sure now. Yeah, the MVP race is now wide open. Because, I mean, Josh Allen, he hasn't looked right. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But it seemed like the Josh Allen in his rookie season. He seemed a little bit more of like 2019 Josh Allen, like that. Here is Garoppolo. He fires to George Kittle, and Kittle's still on his feet. And he picks up a 49ers first down. He choked again, yeah. But Josh Allen, he seems like 2018, 2019 Josh Allen. As, I mean, he's already thrown 8 interceptions. And, I mean, obviously today he was dealing with that elbow injury suffered against the Bills. Against the Jets. So, he might not be 100% now, but, I mean, previously in the season, here's Garoppolo. Takes a shot down the field, and wide open Ray McLeod. Hits him in stride, McLeod out of bounds. Inside the 40-yard line. But a flag is down the play. But, yeah, Josh Allen, I just feel he hasn't looked right. He seems a little off to me. We got illegal contact on Chargers, penalties declined, and the results of the play will stand, which was a big completion to Ray McLeod. I fumbled in his own end zone, giving away a touchdown. I didn't see a lot of that game. Haven't even watched the highlights yet. But 1 second. Here is Garoppolo, sets up the screen to McCaffrey, and he is able to gain about 7 there on the screen pass. I didn't see a ton of that game. I wanted to watch the highlights before I started streaming this game, and came on live, but just didn't have time to. But everyone's calling it the game of the year, so I mean it's got to be pretty good. So I really wanted to watch the highlights, but haven't got a chance to watch it. So I don't know. I mean I did see the very end of that game. I saw what, like, final few minutes of overtime. I saw the Vikings down at the goal line on their overtime possession. And then I saw the Bills. Here's McCaffrey, swing pass at the backfield. He's taken down at the 5 by Derwin James. Yeah, I intended to watch the highlights, just haven't had time yet. I'll probably do it right after I finish. Jefferson went off. Yeah, I saw the unbelievable catches he made. Those were unreal. Like, I saw a few plays not here and there, not necessarily amazing catch of the season. Yeah, that was an unreal catch. Here is the give to McCaffrey, spinning his way down to the 2-yard line before he's taken down by Drew Tranquill. Best game you've seen in a long time. Now, better than Bills Chiefs last year, because I mean I watched the whole game of that. That's really hard to beat. 2nd and goal here. Kyle Juszczyk in motion. Second goal, and the 49ers going to burn their first timeout as play clock winds down to 0. Close. Okay, so it's got to be really good. Now you've got me really excited. I can't wait to go watch the highlights now. But 49ers looking to score a touchdown here, get right back in it, and make this a 13-10 deficit. Here is another run with Christian McCaffrey come out of the timeout. He's able to get about a yard there, cutting it from the 2-yard line to the 1-yard line. But that is the 2-minute warning of the first half. And now a 3rd and goal for the 49ers coming up from the 1-yard line. Alright, so at the 2-minute warning, 49ers with the ball at their own, at the Chargers 1 yard line. Alright, so they're back from their commercial break after the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes left to go in the first half. 3rd and goal here for the 49ers. The Rangers, they're actually playing right now. Funny you ask. But they're playing the Coyotes right now. I believe they're up 3 or 4-1. Let me check real quick. Yeah, 4-1. They're doing okay so far. Here's a quarterback sneak with Jimmy Garoppolo easily in for the touchdown. And the 49ers score their first touchdown of the day. And make this a 13-9 Chargers lead. The Rangers currently sit at 7-6-3. So, I mean, not amazing, but I mean, pretty good. So, obviously, I think they're better. They just haven't necessarily been amazing so far, but I definitely think they'll step it up. Here is Robbie Gould for the extra point, and he knocks it through, making a 13-10 game. You're a hockey fan. I'm trying to remember what team. Maple Leafs, is it? Are you a Maple Leafs fan, or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? Oh, I was right. I was trying to remember. But how are they doing so far? 8-5-3, so not bad. Slightly better than the Rangers. They're at 19 points. Rangers at 17. Started slowly going fine now. Austin Matthews for MVP. Yeah, the Rangers, they haven't got off to a great start. I mean, they're about halfway when you look at the point standings like that. Alright, so Chargers going to get the ball back with 1:57 to go. End all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time for the Chargers to go put a drive together. DeAndre Carter back deep to receive the kick for the Chargers. And it is going to be a touchback as the ball bounces in the end zone. Right now they're showing how good the Chargers have done of containing Nick Bosa. They've done a really good job so far. Here is Herbert. He looks to throw. He's going to dump it off to Austin Ekeler out of the backfield. And he's able to get maybe a yard there. Not much. Dre Greenlaw in on the stop. Second and 9. Here is Herbert going to take a shot down the sideline for Palmer. Incomplete. Off his hand. And a flag comes in. Let's see. Palmer was looking for a flag there. Looks like there definitely could have been some grabbing. Palmer only able to go up with one hand. They're going to call pass interference. Don't necessarily hit that call. I think it's probably the right call there. Yeah, definitely some pass interference there, grabbing. Herbert really good, not sure about his coaches. Yeah, I mean, Herbert, he is really, really good. An elite quarterback talent. Coaching hasn't been amazing, but I mean, it's alright, yeah, as you say there. Here is Herbert. He's going to sidearm one to Austin Ekeler out of the backfield. And Ekeler gets it across midfield for about a gain of 8 there. Clock winds under a minute 20 to go now. Second and 2. Herbert has this pass batted away. He was looking for Austin Ekeler. Just on a little swing pass out of the backfield. But the pass was batted away at the line of scrimmage. 1:09 left in the first half. Drake Jackson, a rookie defensive lineman for the 49ers. 5 quarterbacks hits 3 sacks, 2 tackles for loss in his rookie season so far. Was a second-round pick out of USC. Here is Herbert. He throws, and he finds an open receiver. There's DeAndre Carter. And now, if I'm the Chargers, I use my first time out here with a minute to go. They don't. They keep the clock running. Now 50 seconds to go. Herbert takes a snap. He looks to throw, and it is... Is it an incomplete pass? I think it's incomplete. I'm not sure. The ball came out as he was hit, so I'm not sure. It was definitely recovered by the Chargers if it was a fumble. And now the Chargers spend their first time out. Well, I'm not sure about that. Let's see. I think the ball hit the defensive player in the helmet. And that's why it came out. I'm not sure if the arm was definitely coming forward. Now, 2nd and 15. Are they going to call that a pass, actually? Now I got to check what they called that. Now they're going to review it. So 45 seconds to go. That was an interesting play. I'm not sure what they're going to rule that as. If it's going to go incomplete pass or fumble. I could definitely see it going either way. I'd like a few more looks at it, but I mean, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from the angles they give you, but it looked like as his arm was coming forward, it kind of hit the ball hit the defensive lineman in the helmet, which is why it came out. So, but I think the arm was coming forward. I'm not really sure though. So Chargers with the ball as they currently review this play to see what the ruling should be determined. That was a first down play, so it's either going to be 2nd and 10 or about 2nd and 15-ish. I don't really know exactly what. So they actually called it a sack/fumble on the field. So that would make it about, I don't know exactly what, but about between 2nd and 10 and 2nd and 15. Here's another look at it. I don't know, I think it hits him in the helmet, which is what jars it loose. Yeah, ruling on the field stands, so it was a fumble and a sack. So the Chargers' first timeout does stop the clock there. So it's actually going to be a 2nd and 17 after the review. Herbert empty backfield. 45 seconds to go. Both teams with 2 timeouts. 2nd and 17. Herbert looks to throw. Now he's going to take off and run. Justin Herbert on the run slides at the 49ers 45-yard line. And now the clock stops with 36 seconds to go, so somebody called a timeout. Not sure who. So, good job by Herbert stepping up and running there and not taking a hit. By the way, it was the Chargers who spent their 2nd timeout there with 38 seconds to go before this 3rd and 6 play. So here's a 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. Herbert looks to throw. Blitz brought by the 49ers. Now Herbert dodging defenders. Or on the run, and he takes a big hit. Now flag comes in, 30 seconds left. The ball came out, but Herbert was definitely down there, I think. Took a massive hit to the head there by Dre Greenlaw. So now let's see what this flag is. Might be like that hit to the head there on Justin Herbert. Long discussion by the refs. So they're going to say after the play, unnecessary roughness on Dre Greenlaw. luckily for the Chargers, Justin Herbert is okay there. Now, I think they just forced Justin Herbert out of the game. Yeah, so they just forced Justin Herbert out of the game. Maybe checking him for a concussion, anything like that. Obviously, the NFL has been a lot more careful with that after all the Tua incidents. By the way, Dre Greenlaw also ejected on that play. Thrown out for his hit to the head. Chase Daniel, backup quarterback for the Chargers, in now. Here is the gift or screen trying to set up for Austin Eckler. That one incomplete, blown up by Fred Warner. He's alright. He looked alright, but I mean, better safe than sorry. Fred Warner, excellent play recognition on that play. He almost got to Austin Eckler before the ball got there. So 27 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. Here is Daniel, and he throws too high looking for Austin Eckler on a little swing pass out of the backfield. Now a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. With how much time left? 24? No, 27 seconds. No, 24 seconds. 24 seconds to go. Here is a 3rd and 10. Here is Daniel to throw. Now he's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to go down. 2-yard sack as he stepped up and was just tucked the ball away to run. Nick Bosa in on the stop there. And the Chargers now going to call a timeout with 3 seconds left. And attempt a field goal right before the half. And extend their lead. And double it from a 3-point lead to a 6-point lead. So here's a 40-yard field goal attempt for the Chargers from the right hash before the half. 40 yards, and it is drifting and just inside the upright. Good from 41 yards, according to SNF Kicks. So now, Chargers up by 6 at the half. So I'm gonna go take a very short break. We'll get to your comment in a second. Just give me 1 second to get this. Oh wait, I've got to make it first. NFL getting soft if he doesn't come back. I mean, you never know, but Justin Herbert looks completely fine. It seems like a scary hit, helmet to helmet hit, hard hit too. But he seems, and he's acting fine. So. All right, give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm gonna go take a very short break. Give me 1 second. And I will be right back. Just give me a second real quick. Alright, so I will be right back. I'll let you guys know my updated winner and score prediction after I come back. But I will be right back after I take a very short break. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for staying with me. But, Chargers currently lead this one 16-10 at the half. Now, something to watch is the injuries for the Chargers. For the Chargers, as will Justin Herbert return? Will some of the other players who are questionable return? Let me check the Chargers and see if they have anything. No, the last update they've got is Kenneth Murray evaluated for a head injury. But now, Justin Herbert, I don't know if he'll be allowed back into the game. Probably should be. He seems perfectly fine. So now, this is another game I could see going either way. I am going to... So my prediction is going to be very, very tough. So I'm gonna... It's really gonna depend. Chargers have looked good. They've been able to stop the run, which is a big reason why I didn't think they'd be able to win, because of their run defense. But they've been effective stopping the run, holding the 49ers to only 3.2 yards a carry. But, we don't know if... We don't know Justin Herbert's injury, if he's going to be allowed back, if he's not. Which really depends on if he's going to be for my prediction. So my prediction, if for the Chargers, they'll get the win if Justin Herbert is allowed back. If not, then I will go with the 49ers. I could still see the 49ers getting the win, but I just feel the Chargers look really good. I feel like they're playing well. They've been able to stop the run. They haven't really been able to run the ball a whole lot effectively themselves, only 3.1 yards a carry. But I'd like to see the Chargers run the ball more, and I would also like to know if Justin Herbert's going to be allowed back in the game. Justin Herbert, 32-yard touchdown pass, which is his longest touchdown pass of the season. Chargers defense had allowed 5.7 yards a carry through week 9, only 3.2. today, and 49ers have led in each of the first 5 games, and they've trailed in each of the last 4 games. So, they've led in each of the first 5, trailed in each of the last 4. So the 49ers get the ball first as it is the second half is officially underway, and I just realized I didn't give score predictions. But if Herbert comes back in, I'll go... So I don't have my volume on, but I think Brandon Staley just said he's going back in the game, which I assume is referencing to Justin Herbert. I really have no idea because I don't have my volume on, just to avoid any copyright reasons. I don't even know if volume, like the audio, is copyrighted or anything like that. I just don't take any chances. So now, if I just lip read correctly, Justin Herbert talking to a teammate on the sideline said, "I don't even know why they took me out." So, I think that's what he just said. Here's McCaffrey out of the backfield. Good. McCaffrey still on his feet. Good gain of 20 there on the first play of the third quarter for the 49ers. He's coming back. Yeah, I think so. So here's a 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Here's the give to Debo. And Debo's still on his feet. Gets another good run. And all the way into Chargers territory already. Back-to-back excellent plays by the 49ers coming out of the half. As two good jobs. 2 good plays. Yeah, Justin Herbert will be back in there for the second half. So then my score prediction is going to be, my prediction is going to be the Chargers with the win. Here is a 1st and 10, the toss to Christian McCaffrey, breaking it outside. McCaffrey breaking tackles, and he runs for about 5 there. As that was another toss play by the 49ers. They've gone to that, not necessarily that exact same play, but a toss several times so far today. So here's a 2nd and 5 from the Chargers 34-yard line. McCaffrey gets the give, and he dives forward for a gain of 4 as he was stumbling. Sorry, if you see me look over like this, it's because I'm looking. It sounds like there's some kind of bug, because I hear like a rustling, and there's like a garbage bag. So that's what it is if you see me looking over there. But the quarterback sneak with Jimmy Garoppolo, it's gonna be very close. I don't know where exactly he had to get to. And he's short. Garoppolo short on the quarterback sneak on 3rd down. Great stop there by the Chargers defense. So now 4th and inches. Lining up to go for it. Expect another quarterback sneak here. Garoppolo under center. Quarterback sneak, and this time he's got it. So now 1st and 10 after the quarterback sneak. Gets the Chargers the 49ers the first down. Sorry, here's the handoff to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a good run, getting about 11 or 12 yards there. Now, an excellent start to the drive for the 49ers and start to the second half. Looking like a completely different team than they did in the first half. Running the ball effectively, throwing the ball pretty well for the few plays we've seen them right now. Elijah Mitchell, another running back, he gets the give. Now Mitchell with another good run for a gain of 10. No answer. This is the Chargers' run defense we've been seeing all season. 27-27 over, like final score in overtime or going to overtime? Because I could definitely see that 27-27. Herbert throws game-winning touchdown pass. I assume you mean in overtime there. Now the Chargers finally stop them. Okay, yeah, in overtime. But that time Elijah Mitchell taken down after a gain of nothing. As the Chargers run defense looking a little bit more, or a lot bit more like the Chargers. Giving up a lot of rushing yards now. Second and goal from the 7. Elijah Mitchell in motion and a little swing pass out to him. And he is once again taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. Now, I'm not sure. That might actually count as a rush. Because, might have been a backwards pass. Backwards pass. Khalil Mack, great job getting out there. Watching Elijah Mitchell. Third and goal. I'm going to see what they mark that as, because I think that might have been backwards pass. Let me check really quickly. No, Garoppolo, short right to E. Mitchell. Garoppolo to the end zone. Incomplete, almost intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. had a chance on it, but that falls incomplete. Off of Brandon Ayuk, off of then Asante Samuel Jr.'s leg. And incomplete. So the 49ers look to cut this to another 3-point lead. As Robbie Gould nails the field goal to make a 16-13 Chargers lead. And Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense will come back onto the field. After the commercial break. Did I actually predict last game's score last stream? Like at halftime or pregame? Last stream I did was the Ravens and the Saints. I don't think so. I think I was like just off. I'm trying to remember. Let me check real quick. I'm back to halftime. Oh, wrong stream. I remember one time I came really close to predicting it, but I was just off. But Justin Herbert back onto the field for the Chargers. Dre Greenlaw, by the way, ejected for that helmet-to-helmet hit on Justin Herbert. Herbert under center. Here is the give to Austin Eckler, and he is able to get a yard. But a flag is down, so let's check what that is. It is going to be an offsides penalty on the 49ers, so that'll give the Chargers a 1st and 5 as they'll accept that penalty. Okay, what do these people have with showing you Justin Herbert hit? Here is a 1st and 5 for the Chargers. Herbert, off play action. He throws over the middle, caught by Josh Palmer for a Chargers 1st down. Injured 49er on the play. Can't see his number. Something 4. Might have been 94. If it is, that was the guy that was just offsides. I don't know how to say his name. But hopefully he's okay. So hopefully whoever the injured player is... on the field. Alright, so 1st and 10 for the Chargers after the first down completion. Here's the toss to Austin Eckler. He cuts it back inside. Eckler still on his feet. And a good run there from Austin Eckler. It gets about a gain of 11. And another Chargers first down. So Chargers now across midfield at the 49ers 46-yard line. Here is the give to, couldn't see his number 20 something. That's either Sony Michel or Isaiah Spiller. It is number 20. That would be Sony Michel. So 2nd and 8, here is Herbert in the shotgun. Michel lined up to his right. Here is Herbert, free rusher. He's going to just throw this one out of bounds. Caught by a defensive lineman out there. Nice catch over there. Maybe it could be a 5th string tight end if ever they need to go that deep. Here's a 3rd and 8. Great job by Justin Herbert just to throw that away. He had 2 free rushers coming at him as the 49ers brought some heat there. Here's a 3rd and 8. Michel leaves the backfield, making an empty backfield for Herbert as he looks to throw. And Herbert hit as he throws. That one incomplete, looking for Josh Palmer there. What prediction do you want the Giants to draft first next draft? I assume you mean, I think I understand what you mean. I'm not what draft position, what position, quarterback, running back, receiver, like that. That's tough. So Daniel Jones has shown enough where you don't need to go draft a quarterback, even though it's an insanely strong quarterback class. Get back to that in a second. J.K. Scott kicks it away, and the 49ers will get the ball as the ball bounces way into the end zone for a touchback. But, so for the Giants, I really don't know. Because they could opt to go interior offensive line. Let me see real quick. So now, they could opt to go some, interior offensive line. So I just pulled up, their contracts right now. Because you've got Mark Lewinsky, your right guard, you signed. He's not a free agent until 2025, so you don't got to worry about him there. And then, John Feliciano, the center, has done a nice job this year. He's a free agent after this year, but he's pretty cheap, only $2 million. They might consider bringing him back. But they could definitely go interior offensive line. Then they could also, I feel like they could go corner, because a lot of their corners they have are slot corners. But corner hasn't necessarily been bad for them this season, so they don't necessarily have to go corner. But I would say either interior offensive line or wide receiver. Because, I mean, your wide receivers, they're Kenny Galladay, who can't remember how to catch a ball. Then you've got Sterling Shepard, who is constantly hurt. Wan'Dale Robinson has showed promise as a rookie. Richie James is a free agent. Darius Slayton's a free agent. Then, I mean, it's really just... The receiver room for the Giants is so thin right now. I think they could definitely go get a good receiver in the draft. How about you? What do you think for the Dolphins? Kyle Juszczyk in motion here. I'll get back to that in 1 second. Offensive line or receiver. Okay, I can see that. Here's the give to Elijah Mitchell. And he's got a good run of 8 there on first down. Now, I'm not super familiar with the Dolphins' offensive line. Like, I know they've got Teron Armstead, they've got Robert Hunt, Liam Eichenberg. But there's 2 other positions I don't know. Then receiver, I don't really feel that's the biggest need for the Dolphins. Because when you look at the receiver room, they've got others aside from Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. 2nd and 2, here is the give to Elijah Mitchell. He runs for another 7 yards there. And another 49ers first down. Oh, you were saying offensive line or receiver for the Giants. For the Dolphins, you'll go linebacker or corner. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I'll get back to that in 1 second after this play. Here's Mitchell lined up as the backfield. Garoppolo under center. Garoppolo under pressure, and Khalil Mack swings him down. And Garoppolo is sacked. But yeah, I'm just looking at the Dolphins right now. They could definitely go corner. I mean, obviously they've got Xavier Howard, Byron Jones, but definitely others as well, but you could get some depth there. And linebacker, I could also see that as not really a whole lot of notable names there, especially inside linebacker. Here's a 3rd and 20. Quick throw out to Debo on a screen. Debo now so dangerous with the ball in his hands. He's able to get 16 there. But he is short of the first down marker by about 4 yards, and the 49ers will be forced to punt. Xavier Howard getting burnt this year. I haven't really seen a ton of Dolphins games, but I mean, he's still a very good player. But, I mean, obviously you would know a lot more about the Dolphins and who's having a good year and who's not, as you're a Dolphins fan. And I could probably tell you more about the Giants, as I'm a Giant fan. 4th and 4, Wisnowski kicks it away, and it is out of bounds at, let's see where the ref is going to spot this. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. So that is where Herbert and the Chargers offense will take over. But let's see how the Chargers offense is after this. After their defense forces a punt. Byron Jones hasn't played a game all year and getting lots of money. Rumors are he will be let go. Okay, so that you could definitely use a corner if Xavier Howard's not been that good this year, and Byron Jones hasn't played at all. I didn't even realize that he was hurt. Probably said that. Oh, 'cause there was no injury thing next to him. Hold on. Sorry, just didn't realize that he was hurt. Oh, it's the Achilles thing. I remember hearing about that. I just didn't remember it. Sorry. Here's Austin Eckler. He runs for a few yards there on first down for the Chargers. Here is a 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Empty backfield for Justin Herbert. Now Herbert pump fakes once and now fires to an open receiver. There's Josh Palmer, but he's going to be short of the first down by about a yard and a half. Third and 1, Herbert quarterback sneak, and I think he got that one. Herbert hands off to Isaiah Spiller, and he's stuffed right there, right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard behind. Here is Austin Eckler. He gets about 3 yards there. Both teams really need to win, especially the Niners' tight game. It is a tight game. Yeah, 49ers do need to win. Both teams need to win, as you said, but I mean, the 49ers desperately a little bit more, as the Seahawks did lose today to get themselves. I don't think it would be even with them. No, Seahawks are, what, now 6-5? Yes, I think the Seahawks have played one more game. But, yes, very well said there. Here is Herbert, protected well, and now he fires a little too high, but caught by 82. Who's 82? That is tight end Richard Rodgers. Did not know he was on the Chargers. And that's going to bring up a fourth down for the Chargers. And also the last play of the third quarter. So headed to the fourth quarter. 49ers set to receive the punt. Down 16-13. Close game for both teams right now. Or close game. Team separated by 3 points. Alright, so headed to the fourth quarter, 49ers gonna get the punt once they come back from commercial break. Alright, so they're back after their commercial break. Chargers up 16-13, but going to punt the football away. Percent chance of winning, according to AWS, Chargers at 37%, 49ers 63, Reverend McLeod. Calls for a fair catch at his own 22-yard line. And that is where Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense will take over. So from their own 23-yard line, here is Garoppolo. He has two running backs, or Debo's in the backfield, so I counted him as a running back there. McCaffrey was the other. Debo gets the give and shakes off the initial tackler, able to run for about 6, maybe got 5 yards, but a good solid run there on first down from Debo. Play action, Garoppolo looks to throw, hit as he throws, and that's why the throw is short. looking for Deebo Samuel on a crossing route, but the pass falls incomplete. So here's a 3rd and 5. Jauan Jennings in motion. Here's Garoppolo. He looks to throw. He fires quickly to the outside. There is Jauan Jennings for the first down reception. So the 49ers pick up a big first down there as they try to come back down 3. Garoppolo 13 of 20 for 175 yards tonight. Here's McCaffrey, another good run for Christian McCaffrey today, as there's a gain of 8, but a flag comes in, so that might not count. And it's not going to count as there was a holding penalty on one of the offensive linemen. So here's a 1st and 20 after the penalty. Garoppolo, quick throw out to Deebo. That was a horrible throw, as he missed him. So now 2nd and 20. That could have been a big play. There was blockers out in front. That was just a brutal throw from Jimmy Garoppolo there. Here's a 2nd and 20 for the 49ers. George Kittle is the motion man. Now Christian McCaffrey exits the backfield. Here is Garoppolo, quick throw to Jauan Jennings for a solid gain there to make this 3rd and manageable, not 3rd and 20. This gets about to 3rd and 8, I would guess. I don't really know exactly how much they got. I would say they got about 12, 13, yeah, 3rd and 8, I was right, wow. Lucky guess. Third and 8 here. Jauan Jennings in motion. And Garoppolo takes a snap, now he looks to throw. He fires, there's Jauan Jennings again. His 3rd catch of the drive. And he gets the ball across midfield into Chargers territory before he is slammed to the ground. Alright, so just missed that first down play. Sorry, didn't realize they were running play there. But it was just a 9-yard carry by Elijah Mitchell. Derwin James on the tackle there. Alright, here's 2nd and 1. Here is another toss to Mitchell, another carry for him. And he's able to get about 4. Another time where the 49ers toss the ball and they go right up the middle. Just makes no sense. And now, excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Injured player down for the Chargers. Hopefully he is okay. So they go to commercial break, so waiting for them to come back after the injury, so hopefully he is okay. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from a commercial break. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, now they're back from their commercial break. So he's helping walk off the field, so that's somewhat a good sign. Going to the locker room is Covington for the Chargers. Here's a 1st and 10. Garoppolo hands off to Elijah Mitchell, and he is able to get another good run. Chargers run defense, awful second half. And Elijah Mitchell runs for 7. The Chargers went from allowing 3.6 yards a carry in the first half, and now 4.6 yards a carry. Sorry, 3.2 yards a carry. Oh, here. First half total yards, well, that's actually total yards, not rushing. But a lot of rushing yards in the second half for the 49ers. And here is some more. Mitchell gets the carry, and he's got a 49ers first down as well. So now, they went from averaging 3.2 yards a carry in the first half to now averaging 4.5 yards a carry up to this point so far in the entire game combined, not just the second half. Second half, it's really good. Here is the give to Christian McCaffrey, and he goes nowhere. One of the rare stops in the second half on the run by the Chargers defense. What time is it there? Like, by me or in San Francisco? Because by me, it's 10:51 at night. And then San Francisco, it's, what would that be? Yeah, by me, it's 10, well, now it's just changed to 10:52. Here is the quick screen out to McCaffrey, and he is swarmed by Charger defenders. No, I actually live in New Jersey, but it's New York, New Jersey, close enough. But yeah, it's 10:52 right now. So here's a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo throws quickly to Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk splitting 2 defenders and dragging 1 defender along to the 1-yard line. Just shy of the goal line. 2:22 in the afternoon on Monday in Australia. Well, that's crazy. I still get confused of where it's like I'll get back to that in a second. Here's the gift to McCaffrey, and he is he in? In for the touchdown, but a flag is down, so let's check that first. I'll put the points up on the board. That'll make it 19-16, but that could definitely come back. No, it's offsides on the defense, so they'll decline that, and the touchdown will stand. But 2:22 in the afternoon on Monday. So I was saying I still get confused with how it's like, where a part of it just switches to the next day. I get so confused. So you guys are. So we are 15 hours behind. I just looked it up. That's what it says. Go Niners, okay. Now, Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Oh no. He missed the extra point. Never mind. So now, we are 15 hours behind. Is that right? So. 12, 20, 11, 20, 10, 20, 9, 20, 27, 26, 25, 4, 20, 3, 20, 2, 20, 1, 20, 12, 20, 1, 20. Okay, so, because we're not in daylight savings time right now, we should just switch the clocks. What was it, last week? I think it was last week. But so it's a 16-hour difference. Well, 16 and a half technically. Or 15 and a half, I don't know, something like that. Some of these kickers here. Robbie Gould usually pretty good, but big miss there, keeping this a 3-point lead. So now a field goal ties it. But yeah, that when you look at it, it doesn't really seem like an extra point means like a whole ton. But when you look at it, now it keeps it a 3-point game. It really does make a big difference. Next Sunday night, we've got the Chiefs and the Chargers. Obviously, we'll have live watch party for that one is every Sunday and Monday night. Tomorrow night, we've got the Commanders and the Eagles. So, I don't really think this is going to be a very close game, but I mean, you never know. Robbie Gould kicks it away. Probably frustrated after the missed extra point. And that bounces for a touchback. First and 10 here for the Chargers. So first and 10, Herbert in the shotgun, touch pass to DeAndre Carter, and Carter swung down by Nick Bosa back at the 20-yard line. I can't even remember who Washington's quarterback is, so it was Carson Wentz, but then he got hurt, and he's got some kind of hand injury. So now it's Taylor Heinicke. Nick Bosa with a big stop there on DeAndre Carter for a big loss, about a gain of loss of 6 there for the Chargers. Here is Herbert in the shotgun. Carter in motion again, this time not a jet touch pass. Here is Herbert, quick throw to Austin Eckler out of the backfield, and he makes this now a 3rd and 8. You're welcome. 7 minutes left to go in the game. A 3rd and 9 here for the Chargers. Wait, 3rd and 16. Was that an incomplete pass? Oh, I didn't even realize he lost the ball at the end. So apparently that's an incomplete pass. Did not even pay attention to that, because I didn't see the ball come free. So now a 3rd and really long for the Chargers. Sorry about that. I didn't even realize that. 3rd and 16 from their own 19. Herbert to throw. And he throws to 88. I don't remember who that is. That might be Richard Rodgers. No, that's Trey McKitty. Richard Rodgers, 82. But big stop there by the 49ers defense with 7:02 to go. And that is where Chargers will be forced to punt. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field at... I missed where the punt was. Sorry about that. At their own 30-yard line. So, decent starting field position there at their own 30. A little bit above average. Washington Commanders, not a fan of that name. Yeah, I mean, they definitely could have gotten some better ones. Definitely not like the greatest. So Garoppolo and the 49ers with a 3-point lead right now. And they look to extend it as they get the ball. Alright. So here you go, 1st and 10 for the 49ers at their own 30-yard line. 6:40 to go in the game. Elijah Mitchell, the running back. Christian McCaffrey not on the field for this play. George Kittle in motion. Elijah Mitchell now goes from Garoppolo's right to his left in the shotgun formation. Here is the give to Elijah Mitchell. And Mitchell, with good running, gets 12 yards there. And Chargers, no answer for the 49ers ground game here in the second half. So here's another first down for the 49ers after a good run by Elijah Mitchell on their first down of the drive. They go right back to Mitchell. This time, Chargers ready for him and only allow him to get about a gain of a yard. Trent Williams, a big reason why they're having a lot of success rushing the ball, because 2021, 2022 through week 9, they have ran the ball 187 times outside the left tackle position. But all of their stats outside the left tackle, top 3 in the league. Some of which best. 2nd and 9 here. Here is the give to Debo out of the backfield, and he is stopped right there to bring up 3rd and long here. As we approach 5 minutes remaining. Chargers able to stop him that time. So here's a 3rd and long. Garoppolo to throw. And he throws to the outside. And they've got a first down. Brandon Ayuk there. Flag comes in. Exactly where the pass was caught. Probably going to be some kind of either holding, legal contact, interference, something like that. No, maybe no foul. It's just signaled first down. Didn't see anything that would be an interference, either offensive or defensive there. Good coverage, better throw and catch. I think the Bills still win the AFC East. That's why I'm hoping 49ers win. I can't let the Chargers take Miami's wildcard spot. I did not realize that. I just thought you wanted the 49ers to win, but that's a very good point. Yeah, I still think the Bills are going to win. Josh Allen just hasn't seemed right. Whoops, as I said before. Definitely something off. I mean, he's got the excuse for the elbow this week, but I mean, it hasn't just been this week. Give to Christian McCaffrey, trying to break it outside. Big loss, down for a loss of 4, back at midfield as he tried to bounce it outside. Kenneth Murray Jr. Big play for the Chargers defense, taking McCaffrey down. Here is a 2nd and 13. Garoppolo, he looks to throw. Protected well. Only a 3-man rush with the Chargers. Now Garoppolo escapes the pocket, directs traffic, and throws to George Kittle, who juggled it, and he's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. Now a late flag comes in as well, so let's see what this could be. It is going to be an ineligible receiver downfield, but the penalty is declined to make them have a 3rd and 14. I'd probably decline that penalty too if I'm Brandon Staley and the Chargers, but I mean, I also see the argument for accepting it. You push him back another 5 yards, make it 3rd and Second and 19. I mean, you never know, though, because they can just run the ball. You haven't been able to stop the run. Run for 10, make it 3rd and 9. I agree with going. Now, why is it 3rd and 13 here? It's just an incomplete pass. It should be 3rd and 14. Alright, this makes no sense because the ball spotted at the exact same thing, but the NBC broadcast says 3rd and 13. Garoppolo throws, he finds Debo, and Debo with the catch, he's taken down, and that brings up a 4th down with about 240, yep, now 240 to go. Each team still with 3 timeouts remaining. So 4th and 5 here for the 49ers. Wisnowski kicks it away, and DeAndre Carter back deep to receive. It bounces at the 6 and is down at the 1 yard line. Great job there by the 49ers punt team. Bounces at the 6 and is down at the 1 yard line. Excellent work there. So now, Chargers going to have time for one play just to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost right now before the 2-minute warning with 2:03 to go. Herbert looks to throw from his end zone, and he throws that one away. And now we reach the 2-minute warning, 1:58 to go. Alright, what do they have with showing this with this punt over and over? Yeah, we get it. He made a nice play. Why are they doing that today? They showed the hit on Justin Herbert like 1 trillion times over. They've shown this punt replay like 5 times already. Oh, here's a 6th. Why do they keep showing it? Alright, now my captions I tried to put on, they are in some other language not called English, so I don't know what they're saying. Wait, did they not go commercial for the 2-minute warning? I'm very confused right now. Alright, so 2nd and 10. Apparently they did not go to commercial for the 2-minute warning. Herbert to throw from his own end zone. He fires just to get out of the end zone. That one looking for McKitty, incomplete. And now 3rd and 10, still from their own 1 yard line. I'm shocked they did not run the ball the first play, just to try to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost a little bit. It's now 3rd and 19, minute 54 to go. It's not over for the Chargers. They don't have to go for it here if they don't get it. Herbert on 3rd down, dumps it off to Trey McKitty, and he is well short of the 1st down. Taken down about 2 or 3 yards short. And the Chargers now going to be forced to punt it away. Or, no, the offense staying out there. Oh, well, I don't know. It looks like they're going to go for it, and I mean, when you look at it, it's probably a good decision. With 1.5 minutes to go, you have not been able to stop the run, and that's what the 49ers are going to do. You know it. Here's Herbert. He looks to throw on 4th down. And he fires incomplete off the hand of Josh Palmer. And now a minute 17 to go. So now, I mean, that really isn't a bad decision when you look at it, because you still got all 3 timeouts, and they're going to get the ball inside the 10-yard line. So if they get a first down, they score. They go up by, let's see, they're up by 3 right now. Another 7 would be 10. It'd make it a 2-score game. But, I mean, right now, your best case scenario, you might want to let them score. But, I mean, I know it'd still be highly unlikely with you. You'd have to go get the... get a touchdown or a field goal, then onside kick, and then score again. So from the 8, Garoppolo hands off to Elijah Mitchell, and he is tackled after a gain of about 6 there, down to the 2. Chargers spend their first time out with a minute 11 to go. Christian McCaffrey not on the field here for the 49ers. Second and goal. A minute 11 to go. Chargers burnt their first timeout to stop the clock with a minute 11. Garoppolo under center, hands off to Elijah Mitchell, who's stopped there once again. And the Chargers spend their second timeout with a minute 06 to go. And now third and goal. Christian McCaffrey now enters at running back for this third down play. Chargers with 1 timeout left, down by 3 with a minute 06 to go. 49ers up 19-16. Third and goal from the 1, all 3 timeouts for San Francisco. And now if you're the Chargers, you really need to force a field goal try, because that still makes it a touchdown game. The 49ers spend their first timeout as play clock winds down to 0. Game over. Chargers going to be left with no timeouts. Not necessarily. If they stop them here, force a field goal, then they'll spend the final timeout with about a minute to go. And then the Chargers just need to go down and score a touchdown. I mean, easier said than done, but there's still a chance. So here's a third and goal, huge play for both sides. From the about 1.5 yard line, Garoppolo in the shotgun. Elijah Mitchell, the running back, lined up to his right. It's a run with Elijah Mitchell, and he stumbles! And he's taken down at the 2. Now call a timeout. Alright, they did. Their third and final timeout. With 1:01 to go. Now you force a field goal try. Unless you get aggressive and go for it to try to put this game away. Fourth and goal here. Lining up to go for it. From the 2. Garoppolo empty backfield. Elijah Mitchell in motion back to the backfield to Garoppolo's left. Now, I don't know if they're actually going to snap this, because if I look read correctly, I believe Kyle Shanahan said call a timeout with the second left on the play clock. And that is exactly what they do. Well, still a flag come in. No, the 49ers spend their second timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Now they run out Robbie Gould, but are they just trying to get him to jump to put him to the 1 yard line? And then they could go a quarterback sneak? So I'm not sure what they were doing there. But now, 4th and goal, 1:01 to go. Robbie Gould on for a critical field goal attempt. But I mean, this one he should hit. It's right down the middle. A 20-yard field goal attempt from the 3. Or he's kicking it from the 10. So 20-yarder. Gould's kick is good. And he extends it to 22-16. Now, a minute to go for the Chargers. No timeouts, so I mean, it's going to be very difficult. But it's still doable. And now, I mean, just looking at the scenario of maybe going for it there, what you could do is you could have gone for it. Because you don't get it. The Chargers start at their own 3. Or inside their own 5. They've got to go drive 95 yards. Or not really, because they only have to get to field goal range. And if you kick it, now a touchdown ties it. An extra point wins it. So 6-point game. 58 seconds to go. For Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I'd imagine they're not going to return this kick as long as it's in the end zone. To give them as much time as possible. Also not risking a fumble on the return or anything like that. DeAndre Carter back deep to receive for the Chargers. Robbie Gould kicks it away. And now the clock will not start until it is touched. It will be returned. Carter from the 5. Now the clock is running. Carter on the return. He gets to the 23-yard line. And now 53 seconds left is the amount of time Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense will have to work with. And remember, they do need to get into the end zone. An extra point, if they make the extra point, that will win the game. .53 seconds. Justin Herbert has always been exceptionally good in these type of situations. Remember last season in the season finale against the Raiders. He'd put the team on his back. Let's see if he can do it again. Herbert to throw. And he's going to take a deep shot down the field and intercepted! Did that hit the ground? Not right now. I think that might have hit the ground. I'm not sure. Don't know what Herbert was throwing at there. Let's see this again. Maybe wanted him to go up the field. That was still an awful throw. I don't think that hit the ground. So it's going to be 49ers football. They're going to take a knee. Oh, I just realized I still have quarter 3 up. Sorry about that. But I don't even know what Justin Herbert was throwing out there. But a final score: 49ers 22, Chargers 16. And the 49ers come out on top with the win. It wasn't amazing for either side. But 49ers come out on top with the victory. Oh, now I think I figured it out. I think he was looking for Josh Palmer to go up the sideline, but he couldn't follow through in his throw. None of the replays showed that. Herbert could not follow through in his throw, which is why it came up way short and it was picked off. Take care to MVP. He's definitely in the conversation. I mean, he's one of the I'd say definitely in the conversation right now with how good he's been. But definitely. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of their upcoming videos or streams. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. Another stream for Monday Night Football tomorrow at about 8 Eastern. And I will see you in the next video.